Who said card flipping is dead? Let's take a look at a deal we did for 1948 Steph Curry Bowman Blue. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I wanted to get into a deal that we did for a Steph Curry Bowman Blue rookie card. And today is actually Tuesday, December 14th. The Warriors play the Knicks, and Steph Curry is 2 3-pointers away from breaking the record, Ray Allen's three-point record, all-time record in NBA history for number of three-pointers made, as most people are aware. To be honest, I wasn't aware of this record until maybe a month ago. I don't know. It just kind of wasn't on my radar. I always assumed Steph Curry is the best three-point shooter of all time. I mean, I knew that as a fact. So the fact that he's about to break the record is not really that big of a deal for me personally, but apparently the hobby is pretty excited about it. The NBA is pretty excited about it. So that's good news for Steph Curry cards. And so I wanted to talk about a deal that we did at the card show. This was the Bay Area Sports Card Show, Fairfield, California, last month. So as I mentioned in a previous video, we set up a dealer table, but we did go around and look at the other tables, and my brother noticed a Steph Curry BGS 7.5 Bowman Blue rookie card. This card is serial numbered to 1948, which is the year that it's replicating, or the redo, or whatever you want to call it. I don't really know what they call these reprints. I guess back in the day we used to call them reprints, but in any case, this is a reprint of a replica of the 1948 Bowman card. And so they serial numbered it to 1948, which was pretty cool. And so this card that my brother spotted was in a BGS 7.5, and the dealer was asking $1,250 for the card. So at the time, that was actually a very reasonable price considering how hot Steph Curry was. And I walked around the show, and any Steph Curry auto, most dealers, I would say all dealers, were asking for about double the last eBay comp. So I went up to one dealer and I said, how much for your Steph Curry Crown Royale rookie? And I think the last comp may have been $10,000. And the dealer basically said, I'm asking $20,000, which really means I don't want to sell it. I'm really just trying to hold it. So I think most people were not trying to sell their Steph Curry cards, which is really odd in a market where most sports cards are down, but yet here the hottest player in the NBA, and maybe one of the hottest cards, probably the hottest card in the whole entire sports card market, Steph Curry, and they don't want to move it. They were not going to take any amount of money for it. I guess they would have taken 20 grand, but nobody was realistically going to pay that price. So that's kind of the market atmosphere for Steph Curry at the card show. My brother was able to spot this BGS 7.5, and this was on a Saturday that he spotted it. So he actually didn't pull the trigger or try to do a deal until the next day, Sunday. And I just wanted to explain to you how this deal worked out and kind of my thoughts on sports card flipping in general, because it seems like a lot of people may think that flipping is dead, or there's just really no opportunity to flip cards. Mostly because we're seeing a lot of cards go down in value and continue to go down in value. And my argument to that has always been, well, at some point it's got to hit the floor. Maybe we haven't hit the floor yet, but at some point it has to hit the floor. Now the question is, when it hits the floor, is it going to stay there forever, or are certain cards going to trend back up? And a lot of this depends on how the players play, how the hobby perceives that particular player. There's a whole bunch of different factors, but I just believe that there's always opportunity. And I think if you look at it that way, that's where you'll be able to capitalize on some of these opportunities. And that's one of the things I wanted to point out in this video with this Steph Curry, which is very easy to say, well, we flipped to Steph Curry, right? I mean, he's the hottest player in the NBA right now. How hard is that? But keep in mind, you got to find the card too in a hot market. And in a market where nobody's selling Stephs, it's going to be hard to buy one and turn it around for a profit. But that was what happened in this case. So let's get into the deal itself. First part of the deal was I pulled a Jared Kelenic short print. It was a super short print Topps update card. So I found 5 packs of cards at my local Target, and I just bought all 5 packs. It was $2.99 each. and I pulled this Jared Kelenic. At first, I had no idea what it was. I knew it was a variation because I got the regular Jared Kelenic as well in the same group of packs. So I looked it up on eBay and I could not find it for the first maybe 10 minutes of searching. And I realized that it was a super short print. And some eBay comps were as high as $800 at the time. While the card was dramatically plummeting in price over the maybe even just a matter of days. I saw comps at 600, 500, and then one even below 500 at 450. I had this card. We had it available at the card show for sale. Nobody was interested. But the guy that had the Steph Curry had a friend who was interested in the Jared Kelenic, and he was willing to pay $350 cash. So we settled on that. That was, I believe, was a reasonable price at the time, considering the raw price. An eBay price was about $450. So $350 cash at the card show I thought was good enough. And we used it toward the Steph Curry. So basically we had to come up with an additional $900 cash. All in, we were in $1,250 to the Steph Curry. But $350 of that was from these packs that I pulled. So it was kind of found money, which was pretty cool. So there was our cost basis into the Steph. Bought the Steph, put it on eBay for probably about $2,000. I think maybe a little more than $2,000. I can't remember exactly what the buy it now price that we had it for, but we eventually sold it for $2,000. I believe it was 1 week later. So very quick turnaround. If you minus eBay fees, so you got a $2,000 sale on eBay, 13% eBay fees. So ballpark about $260. So we cleared about maybe 17. Let's just round it and say $1,750 was our sales price after fees. We were into it $1,250, so that was a nice $500 profit. Again, in 1 week, very nice quick flip, and right away got into another Steph Curry. So found a Steph Curry BGS 8.5, which is a much nicer card. If you're going to see the picture of the 7.5 and see a very rough upper right corner. And so this 8.5 we got was even better. So it was nice. We flipped, got the profit, got right back into a BGS 8.5, exact same 1948 Bowman Blue Steph Curry rookie card. And now that one is available for sale. So it worked out. You know, we were able to buy it for $1,250, flip it for $2,000 on eBay. Now buy this new Steph Curry BGS and already got an offer on eBay for a nice little profit. We turned that down though, and probably looking to get a little bit more. And I don't know if that's the best approach. I almost feel like maybe if you get a decent offer, just keep the ball rolling, you know. But I'm kind of curious to hear your thoughts on that as far as a flipping mentality. I'll be honest, when I first got into this, back into the hobby back in August of 2020, I was not really looking to flip cards like that. I think that mentality came over from sneakers. There were a lot of sneaker flippers, and I think that kind of came over into cards. I don't know. For me, it was always about buying my favorite players, buying boxes to rip, just more having fun. But even if I were buying for investment purposes, it would be more for long-term investment. And so one of the first cards I bought was an Aaron Rodgers Topps PSA 10. And I thought to myself, well, I think Aaron Rodgers is a Hall of Famer no matter what. Whether he wins another Super Bowl or not, I think he will be in the Hall of Fame. And I could have his PSA 10 rookie card right now for $600. I think that's a good buy. I plan to hold it for the next 4 or 5 years through his retirement, through his Hall of Fame announcement, and we'll see where the card is then. Well, he goes on to have an MVP season, and an opportunity arose to double my money, and it was hard to pass up. And I realized that the opportunity to flip just happened on its own. Wasn't really what I was looking to do, but I had to consider it. Do I want to double my money on this Rodgers right now? Maybe. You know, I definitely have to consider it, even though originally it was a long-term hold. So that's kind of where my mindset came from as far as flipping. I really had no idea what it was all about or why people were flipping cards the way they were. And now I can kind of see where the opportunities are and whether or not I, want to pursue that particular part of the hobby. I know my brother does. He gets excited about it, and then I can understand that as well. So in any case, we're into this BGS 8.5, same Steph Curry. We'll see where that goes. The record should fall tonight. I'm going to say that it will in New York. So it'll be pretty exciting to watch that. Anyway, just wanted to quickly go over this Steph Curry that we flipped for a $500 profit. I thought it was a pretty good flip. And I think it goes to show that there are still opportunities. We also have been buying a lot of cards, I believe at low prices, including Jason Tatum, who I really don't understand why his card is going down as much as it is. He is playing well. I know, again, the Celtics aren't that great of a team, but we have a lot of teams in the NBA like that. So if you're going to look at the team itself and say, well, they're not playing well, well, we have a lot of teams in the NBA that are not playing well. So, who knows? Can they turn it around? It's a long season. But the one thing I do know is Jason Tatum is a really good player. And if his prices are on discount right now, I'm buying. So that's another player that I'm looking at. Just want to leave you with that. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the comments. I really appreciate the comments. I really try to get to all of them and answer them. And I really try to maybe come up with some video ideas as well about particular comments that come up. So again, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you have not already done so. Please like the video if you like the content, and I will see you on the next one.